Hey everyone, and welcome. So, today we're going to dive into something really fascinating, a kind of map of consciousness. It basically lays out a journey from our everyday sense of self to a state of being that is so much deeper, so much more expansive. Ready? Let's get into it. To get us started, I want you to just think about this question for a second. What if the person you think you are, your personality, your memories, your whole identity, what if that isn't the final destination? What if it's just the starting line for a much, much bigger journey? That's really the core idea we're going to be unpacking. All right, so every map needs a starting point, right? A little "you are here" pin. And for us, on this map, that starting point is what our source material calls the world of the self. This is our home base, the familiar territory of our day-to-day lives. And right at the center of this world, that's where we find the ego. Now, what's really interesting here is that the ego isn't painted as this bad guy. It's simply that sense of a personal I. It's the narrator in your head, the identity you've built that's completely tangled up with your mind and your body. Of course, this personal I doesn't just exist in a vacuum. It experiences reality through, everything. Through our mind, our body, all the things happening in our lives and in the world, and of course, everything we see, hear, and feel through our senses. According to this map, all of that together is what creates our physical reality, what it calls the third dimension.
And here's where the map starts to get a little provocative. Because from this bigger perspective, when we are completely identified with only these things, our ego, our thoughts, our daily dramas, the map actually calls this a state of unconsciousness, or even illusion. And look, that's not to say it isn't real, but it's just not the whole picture, not even close.
Okay, so if that's the starting point, how in the world do you get anywhere else? How do you travel from this land of the self to whatever is next? The map shows us there's a bridge, a very specific bridge we have to cross. In this quote, it just nails the entire mechanism. The way across isn't about thinking harder or trying to achieve some goal. No, it's about a fundamental shift in where you put your attention. It's all about accepting this moment, right now, exactly as it is, with a kind of quiet but very sharp awareness. That's the path.
So you might be asking, okay, but how do I actually do that? Well, the source breaks it down for us. Step 1, just observe the present moment. Don't judge it, just watch it. Step 2, practice fully accepting it for what it is. Step 3, do this while staying still but also totally alert. And from that place, instead of just reacting on autopilot, you can actually respond from a place of real wisdom. So once you cross that bridge of awareness, you land somewhere totally new. The map calls this the realm of spaciousness. This is where you start to connect with your deeper essence, something beyond that personal self we've been talking about. And wow, this comparison really lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the self that's linked to unconsciousness, illusion, and what the map calls the physical third dimension. But on the other side, that's the essence, and that is tied to consciousness, wisdom, and this more expansive fourth dimension. It's a total shift. So what exactly is this consciousness we keep talking about? Well, it's not just about being awake, like not asleep. According to this map, it's the pure, formless awareness that's behind all of your thinking. It's like the silent observer in the back of the room. And the map says that is who you really are. And check this out. In this realm of spaciousness, you're not just you anymore. You're tapped into something so much bigger. You experience pure being. You connect with wisdom, with a kind of universal intelligence. The map even says you connect with the universe itself. I mean, that's a huge shift in perspective, right? Okay, and this brings us to the grand finale, the most powerful idea on this whole map. Because this isn't just a trip to a different place, it's a journey to a whole new identity. It's about a massive realization of who you actually are. The source material pretty much wraps all this up in one incredible statement. It's an affirmation, a realization, and it starts like this. I am the consciousness that perceives the universe and the world. See, that right there is the first big shift. You're separating who you are from the stuff you're perceiving. You're not your thoughts. You're the awareness of your thoughts.
Free from the unconsciousness of the personal self and the ego. And there it is. That's the liberation. That's the destination of the whole journey. Getting free from that limited, constructed identity we started out with. So when you put it all together, you see the destination on this map isn't a place at all. It's this profound realization. It's the complete flip from thinking I am my ego to knowing deep down that your true essence is the timeless awareness that's just watching it all. It's a really, really powerful idea.
So we'll end here. We've just walked through this map, and it shows two totally different ways to experience reality. The only question left is the one you have to answer for yourself. Now that you have the map, which territory are you going to choose to live in? Where are you going to focus your awareness right now?